In a world where things are so black and white, your fitness doesn't have to be. You can mix classic strength training exercises with running to not only improve your body composition, but improve your overall health and your longevity so that you can get the best of both worlds. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to take you through my full running and lifting workouts. Over the course of the last year, I have trained like a hybrid athlete where I've mixed running with strength training, and it has been something that I've really fallen in love with and I've seen a lot of progress from. By mixing running and lifting into your program, you're going to, yes, improve your body composition, you're going to build muscle, build your cardiovascular endurance, but overall it's just going to be beneficial for your health, your longevity, and your health span. So lots of benefits to it, and it's something that I just enjoy mixing those two different things. Where with your strength training, it's very focused on building muscle, building strength. There's a lot of, sometimes for guys, there's a lot of aggression that you can put into the workout, a lot of intensity. And for those runs, it's something where you can kind of just get out of your head. You can spend some time where you're just in your thoughts and really see some improvements on the performance aspect of things, where over time you realize that your heart rate can get lower and at higher intensities. You can go for longer distances, you can run faster, and it's very fun to train in this way. And that's what I'm gonna show you today, is how you can blend that. Now today I will be running and lifting in separate sessions. Typically that's not how it works out for me. Typically if I run and lift on the same day, it's mixed in at the same time. That's just how it works in my schedule. When people ask like, what is the most optimal way to do it? The most optimal way is to probably run in one session, maybe in the morning, like I'm gonna do today, but then lift maybe later in the afternoon or the evening and split those two sessions up. But for most people, that's probably not gonna be doable to do two training sessions. Today, I have a gap in my schedule where I can do that. I just had one training session at 5 a.m., so it's currently 6 o'clock. I have a couple people out of town this week, so that freed up a couple hours in the morning to where I can go for a run. But typically, that's not something that I can do. Usually it's I lift and then I do my run if I'm gonna run and lift on that day. But the main thing is just get it done however it looks for you, and you don't have to run and lift every single day. So currently what I'm doing is I'm bulking right now. I'm trying to build muscle, build strength, try to gain weight. My running volume is lower than it was in my half marathon prep. So my running volume right now is around 15 miles a week, and that's split between 3 running workouts each week. The main thing is just find something that you enjoy, train the way that you enjoy. If you like to lift a little bit more, lift a little bit more. If you like to run a little bit more, run a little bit more. But by combining both of these two things into your program, you're gonna see awesome benefits, not only to your body composition, but also to your health. So I'm gonna get warm, take you through some of my warm up, and then we're gonna go for a morning run. We're doing fartlek intervals today. I'm gonna show you a couple clips, show you some warm ups, and then we're gonna go more in depth on what fartlek intervals are, why you should do them, and how they're going to help you running. All right, so it's currently 11 o'clock. After my run, I had to get ready, go back to work, had some training sessions. We're gonna go through the workout that I did, what fartlek intervals are, how to use them, why you should use them, and really just the deets on fartlek intervals. So my overall workouts hit exactly 4 miles, which is perfect. The average pace for my run was 8:24. Average heart rate was 148. Now, the 8:24, I'll show you guys here in a second. Fartlek intervals, the idea behind fartlek intervals is you're going to teach your body to toggle back and forth between bouts of a higher pace run and then recover while you're jogging. So the benefit of this is it's going to teach your body and get your feet used to turning over faster. It's going to teach your body to run faster and get used to those paces. But it's also going to help you improve your aerobic base. It's going to help you improve your heart rate recovery, because instead of just your typical interval style workout, instead of running for a minute and resting for a minute, or running for 5 minutes and resting for a minute, with fartlek intervals, what you're going to do is you're still going to be moving that entire time. So the total run was 33 minutes. That entire run, I was running the entire time. There was no walking or rest throughout that run. So what I did today was I ran 5 rounds of 3 minutes at my higher pace with a 1 minute recovery jog. So after I did my warm up and I did my dynamic, I actually started the run off with a 1 mile easy jog, just kind of get some blood flowing, getting the heart rate to stabilize a little bit. And then I went into my 5 rounds of 3 minutes at that higher pace, 1 minute at the recovery jog. What I was aiming to shoot for my higher pace was anywhere from 6:30 to 7:30. And that minute gap, especially if you're running outside, is why I like to give myself some gap. Also, because I was hitting some hills, I was still trying to hold a pace. I gave myself that minute, did pretty good. I'll show you guys the laps here in a second. And then my 1 minute recovery jog, my goal was to just bring my heart rate back down while still moving. This is a very efficient way that we can teach ourselves to recover, bring our heart rate down, even while we're still moving. So not like we have to stop running or walk. Say that you're out for a run and you pace it a little bit too hard, you start to really get your heart rate up. Having the ability to bring that pace down and still move, but have your heart rate recovery, is super beneficial when you're a runner. So my recovery jog, I was aiming anywhere from like 10, 11 minute jog, just a nice easy pace to bring that heart rate back down for a minute. Like I said, I did 5 rounds of this, and then at the end of the run, I finished with just a half a mile, nice easy jog, just to finish and bring my heart rate back down a little bit more. So I show you the charts so you can see the different paces and the different heart rates. So you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear intervals where my pace is going up, ranging anywhere from I think my best pace was 6:27, and then average pace, I was hitting 6:27 to like 7:30 at some points, to where, like I said, I wasn't on perfectly flat ground. I was running a little bit of hills. This is a little bit easier to do if you're doing it on treadmill, but I also like to do this when it's nice outside still, just to take advantage of getting outside and running, and just to take advantage of practicing those faster paces, not just on a treadmill, but actually outside of running. So very efficient way that you can teach your body to run at those faster paces, recover while you're still running at those slower paces, and just have the ability to toggle back and forth between 2 different speeds. This is not something that you want to do every single run. I typically will do this once a week, and it definitely is more of a higher intensity run. So most of the time, most of your runs, you want to keep them at a lower heart rate, lower pace, where you're just working on that aerobic base. This workout is one of those workouts where it's a little bit faster pace, working on a little bit more of our anaerobic threshold and those higher heart rates, and just those faster speeds, just teaching our legs to turn over a little bit faster. If you have questions on running or fartlek intervals or any other questions on running, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have and help you out in any way that I can. So when you're running and you're lifting, you need to make sure that you are feeling properly. You can't just go run and lift and eat at your maintenance amount of calories or in a caloric deficit and expect to really perform. So when you're running and lifting and you're training like a hybrid athlete, you need to make sure that you're performing. If you don't know how many calories that you need to be eating, I actually have a link down in the description below where it'll take you to my website. You can fill out a form and I will get you macros back for free. I'll tell you how many carbs, fat, protein that you need to be eating to reach your goal. So if you're interested in that, like I said, the link's in the description below. I have eaten, so I ate right after my run. I'm gonna eat again. What I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a pre-workout meal. So I have 2 more training sessions. Then in about 2 hours, I'm gonna hit a chest and back workout. I'm gonna take through the full workout, show you what that looks like. I'm gonna do 1 bagel This is just a Thomas blueberry bagel. If you want to opt for like a whole wheat version or something else, that's perfectly fine. I like this because my body digests this pretty well, and it's very easy carb source. I just keep these here at the gym, and especially when I'm bulking and I'm eating more food, this is a really easy carb source. And then I'm also gonna do some protein. This protein has no label. Like, what's going on there? I don't know. Maybe you should let me know down in the comment section what you think, what kind of protein I'm drinking. A little bit of foreshadowing for what's to come. And then I'm also gonna sip on some pre-workout while I'm wrapping up my last session. I'm gonna go through a full chest and back workout. I'll take you through it and show you what we're doing. All right, so I just wrapped up that chest and back workout. So this is an example day of what running and lifting looks like. So at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself, what are your personal goals? What is it that you're trying to train for? I've spent years hyper-focusing on how I look and how much weight I can lift, and not that I'm not so focusing on those things, but for me, that's not a mentally healthy place to solely find your happiness and your appearance in a mirror. Your body composition and your physique should come from your hard work and your consistency and your efforts in the gym over the course of years. And for me, over the course of the last year, training this style like a hybrid athlete, it has allowed me to focus on performance in and out of the gym. It has allowed me to focus less on how I solely look and determining my progress by body composition changes, but more focusing on performance-based goals. So am I running faster miles? Am I running longer distances? Am I lifting heavier weights? Those types of things, you can see quantifiable change, and that's gonna lead to the body composition changes that you wanna see. So don't fully wrap up your entire happiness in how you look in the mirror. Go in the gym, put work in, consistently get better, be kind to yourself, focus on your mental health, and focus on getting better from week to week, month to month, year to year. And I promise you, you're gonna see the body composition changes that you want, and overall, you're just gonna be happier and get more fulfillment from your workouts. So if you guys enjoyed this one, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'm gonna leave a couple other videos for you to watch on the screen here next. Make sure that you go check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.